Hello, Virgo. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do your November 2021 tarot reading. We're using the Golden Tarot by Kat Black, and also I'm going to bring in some cards from the Tarocco Soprafino. That's another Il Meneghello reproduction deck. We've been just using one after the other of these Il Meneghello decks. They're so much fun. Also, I'm going to bring in a card from Divine Doors. Before we start, though, also I wanted to bring in the chart because I did an astrology reading for the month of November for all the signs, and so you might want to check that out at the channel. I had a lot of fun doing it, and you can take notes as you go along, apply it to your own chart. And while we are looking at it, though, I can hardly resist looking at Virgo and thinking about how some of the transiting planets apply. I have to say, Virgos are in a pretty good spot for November. There's a lot of chaos and things going on with this T-square, but there's also going to be a beautiful air trine with Venus in Capricorn, trining Uranus in Taurus. Okay, so a little kind of a place where we can get grounded, feel some peace amidst other things that are going on in the world today, and that will be trining your planets in Virgo. So beautiful to see. You might want to take a look at the reading, have some fun with that. See how the interpretations play out in your life and throughout the month. And then we'll see. I'm planning on coming back and doing another one in December. So we'll see how that goes. All right, this is for the sign of Virgo. For my Virgos, let's take a look. Okay, just a few more shuffles. I have already shuffled quite a bit prior, but the cards are asking for a little bit more. Okay, there we go. This is for the sign of Virgo. Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All right, so we'll keep that in mind as we go through. How interesting. We're starting with the lovely Ace of Coins, followed by Temperance, and the Seven of Swords, which actually has been pretty frequent in the readings this month, and the Star coming in. Virgo, I do think that some of you are planning a new start financially. Some of you might be starting up, I want to say, almost like it could be almost like a side business is what I'm picking up. Something on the side. I feel that it is going to start soon, and that this extra funds that you'll be bringing in to life are going to really calm the waters. Let me say, it's going to be like a big relief. I think that you're looking to just kind of calm the waters, and a little bit of money coming in, I think, is going to make a big difference if you're resonating with that. I think you've been putting out, I want to say, a lot of goodwill. Okay, so I'm picking that up, like just putting out a lot of goodwill into the world. And so I feel that things are going to work out beautifully for you because of this, because of all this goodwill. Let's continue on. Let's pull a few more cards. We have the Eight of Swords coming in, which is just one of my favorite cards in this particular deck. Not in all decks, but I'm saying in this deck, I'm very partial to that Eight of Swords. And now we have the Moon and the Fool coming in. So What I'm picking up, I'm sensing for some of the Virgos, I feel like there's some sort of a risk that you are going to need to take. You've approached this thing with a lot of faith. So let me say that. You've approached this with a lot of faith. You've trusted all along. And I feel that you will continue to trust. You're going to continue to trust. It's part of who you are. God will see you through this. The Spirit will see you through this. Your angels, saints, your spirit guides will see you through this. I feel that taking this risk is going to be, it's going to cause some discomfort, especially for Virgo because Virgos are so practical, right? And so taking a risk can feel like you might feel a little uneasy with it. That's the practical side. And yet you can do it. Mutable Virgo, you can make the changes. Actually, you're extremely good at making changes. You're very good at making adjustments also when things just change around you. Okay, so the difference here though is it feels like you have to initiate or take the step, and that feels risky. Queen of Wands coming in. And so I really do feel that you are taking charge of the situation now. Knight of Wands coming in. And the King of Wands. Well, we have the Queen and the King coming in here. Virgo, this is very important for you. I feel this is, we started out the reading. It was kind of the idea of kind of starting things out small scale, having a little bit of money kind of trickling in here, some kind of financial change that's going to make you feel better. I think that's very true, but I also think there's another dimension to this this project or this dream or what you've been working on or the goodwill that you've been putting out. I feel it's very, very important to you. There's a deep, deep passion inside of you. I feel, and this relates to that. This relates to that. I feel that you have been getting things done. You have been taking care of business. Let me say that. So good for you. Good for you. It might be a little slower than you would like, and that perhaps has to do with this idea of wanting to be super practical about everything and careful. So that might be slowing you down a little bit, but nevertheless, you are taking steps to move forward. And so, again, good for you. We're going to pull cards from the Soprafino now. The Two of Cups. The Seven of Coins. And the beautiful, beautiful Four of Coins. Let's pull a few more cards. Let's pull another row. The Death card. The Hermit, representing Virgo, of course. And the King of Wands, we have a match. I tend to get a lot of matches with the Soprafino when I use it as a secondary deck. Well, once again, we are getting confirmation with the Soprafino, which is really nice to see. I feel that there has been some doubt in life, some uncertainty, some concerns regarding finances for the Virgos. There are some concerns there. And I feel that having some sort of financial stability in life, something that is more stable, is going to be very healing. It gets back to this idea of the Temperance card earlier, and that message that was coming through, which is, a little bit coming in. It doesn't even have to be a lot. I don't think. A little bit coming in, I think, is going to go a long way towards just feeling a lot more comfortable about the situation that you're in. And I want to say with the four, I do feel that financial stability is going to come in for you. I think there's some financial stability for you now also. So I think you're in a good position right now to make these changes. I feel, Virgo, that some of the things that have occurred in the past have not had anything to do with you. So I feel that you're in a period of time where you're having to make some difficult adjustments and changes, but it's not because of anything that you did, or we might say that you did incorrectly or wrong. It wasn't you. These were other things that were happening outside in the world, or other people's agendas, or things that really, I feel, didn't even have anything to do with you. And they impacted you in such a way that you need to make changes. And I think also that you're seeing this as an opportunity to really take advantage of the situation. I mean, the situation may not appear to be ideal, but there's another way in which it is ideal. And I feel that you're going to take advantage of the entire situation that you're in order to pursue things that you feel very deeply and passionately about. Here we have the Knight of Wands. Two more cards for Virgo. The Four of Wands, or we might say rods for this deck. They kind of look like rods. One more card for Virgo. And it is the Three of Swords. Now, I'm very happy to see that Three of Swords, let me say. Let's just take a look at these last three cards together. Virgo, I think for some of you, it's possible that you felt a little bit like you were stuck in a situation regarding either work or the people that you associate with, or some kind of financial obligation, some obligation through work. I think that you felt stuck in that. Boy, did you do a good job, though. Oh my goodness. Okay, boy, did you do a good job. You did everything right. That message is really coming through here. It's almost like you were loyal. You were loyal. You did what you were told. You did everything right. You took the proper steps. You fulfilled everything that you were supposed to fulfill. And yet the commensurate movement that should have taken place didn't happen. There is a sense of unfairness coming through here. But I have to say, overall, I think what you are going to find is that the situation is going to work out for the best, because it's puts you into a position where you need to make some changes and movement. I don't see this as being easy for Virgo. Nonetheless, you are going to prevail. You absolutely will prevail. I'm hearing, just take one little step at a time. Take one little step at a time. I do feel a lot of pressure. I feel a lot of pressure to like move forward. And so I'm just hearing and sensing, you know what, just take it one step at a time. Just take it one step at a time. And oh, here we are. Okay. I do not know the meanings on the backs, but I just selected this actually by touch. I closed my eyes for this, for that, and by touch. One step at a time. Here they are, right? One step at a time, and you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it through. Let's take a look at the message. Heart healing. Wow, that really resonates with that Two of Cups. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Oh my goodness, I love that. I love this message for us, Virgo, because there is a profound sense of change coming through in this reading, and the affirmation from Divine Doors is suggesting to just move through that. Everything is going to be beautiful, and that a lot of healing is going to come about through the process. Oh my goodness. Okay, Virgo, I'm so happy to see these cards. Thank you so much for being here. I want to give a special thank you also for the folks that are watching the videos and liking or commenting. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for that. Or even just watching a good portion of the video. It just means it means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I wanted to say that, and I'll see you next time.